Aloha, everybody from Hawaii. This is Barbara Yoko Tengon, and I've just published a book that's coming out this week that I feel like it's so important to get out before the elections, and I know that in some places people are already voting. But I'm a history major, I'm a pastor, and I realize that the public usually is so busy they don't know what's going on and what the issues are. When I was given this assignment to write this book, and I did some research, I realized that our problems politically are not internal, like we disagree with certain issues and we have the Democrats and the Republicans. Actually, what we're experiencing on our evening news is a plan by the Marxists about 100 years ago who decided that they could not defeat us militarily, so that they would do it internally by pitting Americans against Americans and creating a civil war. Before my book was completed and the pandemic started, I realized that I was seeing that their goals were almost accomplished exactly how they planned, and we see a civil war going on. The title of my book is The Unveiling of the Divided States of America, Introduction to the Two Competing Parties, the Insane versus the Stupid. But wait, the crazy, courageous party is rising to take over. And I just want to say that it is not a Democrat or Republican book. It's not political in that sense, although I hope it will encourage people to get involved to vote. The insane is actually, I have a test for both the insane and the stupid, and I hope you don't qualify for both, but you can take the test. And the insane are those that are in favor of the policies that are being displayed right now and allowing people from even outside our country to come in with their money and their influence to cause us to have a civil war. These are the liberals. These are those that call themselves socialists. And these are the ones that know the plan to destroy our country, and they want to redo it. This is why we have had history taken out of our public schools for a long time, that Abraham Lincoln is no greater than Angela Davis, and so they don't think that destroying his monument means anything. Those are the insane. And then we have the stupid, those ordinary, busy people who are really not involved because they don't have time. They let the politicians do it. They don't get involved, or they think that politics is dirty, and they feel like voting should be left to somebody else. This year, we are involved in a very serious fight for the soul of our nation. And so I encourage you to not only buy this book, but this book is not for you to keep. I want you to read it and then pass it on to somebody who needs to be educated as to how to run our government, what our government stands for, why we have been the greatest nation in the world, why we're the only nation that people are trying to come into and they don't want to leave. I just hope and pray for our nation, and especially for our president. We pray for all those in leadership all the time, and we pray him a speedy recovery, and we know that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or even think. So even when it seems dismal and things seem crazy and we have all kinds of conflicting news, I want you to know that there is a righteous God looking down and expecting us who stand for righteousness and for the Judeo-Christian principles of our nation to rise up and become part of the crazy, courageous party to fight for the values that many have given their lives for. I am really wanting especially to defend the rights of the unborn Americans. We kill nearly 1 million every year. Right now, we're so concerned about those dying from COVID-19, and of course, that is serious and hurtful to those who have lost their relatives. But let me tell you what, every day, more unborn Americans are killed in the abortion clinics, and nobody seems to care. But I care, and I'm going out and vote for candidates who will be for life and not for death, for those who want to build our country to be better than for those who are filled with hate and out there to destroy it. I hope and pray that my book will influence you and influence others to get out and vote. And I pray blessings on America. God bless you. Thank you for listening.